Hello and welcome to Buckman's Model Mania. Today we're going to be working on the Alien Xenomorph Stage 71. Go ahead and get the parts open. And it's from Agora if you're in Agora. It's from Agora if you're interested in buying. Wow, okay. So in this pack we have the skin for the knee. We have some heavy pieces here. It's going to be the metallic guard pieces. We have some more pipes. They're going to go in here for later installation. 2 bushings, washers, whatever you want to call them. Go ahead and open this. These metal pieces are tibia protectors. They also help to hold the skin on. We got some silver screws, we got some black screws, we got a bolt and a screw. We have some flange screws, and that is all that's in this pack. No more magnets yet, maybe later. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take these pieces both off of the skin. We're going to bring back the leg from before. Go ahead and take the skin off of it. This is the lower leg. Something just went click. Oh, no. Look at that. And I don't know where that magnet went. That magnet is actually not on here. So let me grab one of these. Put a little bit of glue here. It's not a big deal because the skin's going to have plenty of time to dry. But I want to make sure I have the magnet in here the right way. Grab this magnet, put it on here, loose myself from the skin, put this over there, out of the way, so that we can go back to what we were working on. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and put that skin over there and this skin over there as well, getting them out of the way. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to take one of these washers. It's going to sit into this recess, and what that does is it gives it some friction. The same thing on this one. Give me just 1 second to look at that text. Okay, I'm back. So we've got these 2 washers in here. They are for friction. And we're going to take this, make sure we have it the right way. Let's see, this is going to go on this side. This should go on like this, I believe. Yeah, there we go. We're going to have I believe that is backwards, to be honest. Maybe. See, this is the left leg. Yeah, it's going to bend like that. Had to think about it for a minute. So let's put this on here, get this lug in here like that. Make sure all of these parts are actually in place where they should be. And you can see the knee is pretty that's interesting. Hang on. Okay, the knee right now is pretty floppy. But what we have to do is get these screws out of the way, get the knee here out of the way. One side, this side here, has a spot for the nut to fall into. Let's get the nut out of here. And the nut and the screw out of here. And drop the nut into the hole. And we're going to put the screw in from the other side. We're going to try this again. I think the nut fell out. It did. So we're going to tighten this nut until it is pretty tight. We're going to tighten it significantly to where the leg still moves, but the leg is also, it'll stay in place when you set it in place. Interestingly, just looking, wow, they go quite a ways before they put those, before we put the screws in here. So next thing it says to do is take your knee skin here, the cover for the knee basically, and you're going to put it on here over these lugs. There's 4 lugs, there's 4 holes in the skin. Here, 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 and here. This is the back, which makes this the top. Let me double check. Looking at the picture, it looks like it's actually this way. And what you're going to do is you're going to line up the lugs on either side. And it is a tight fit, especially if, like I suspect, I have it on upside down. And backwards. Let's try it the right way. Okay, that's on there. I was putting it on completely backwards. I was putting the kneecap on the back of the leg. So that one fits. Let's make sure this one's going to fit the lugs. Just looking, I'm not 100% positive this is right yet. Because you've also got to glue the back here. When in doubt, get the other alien leg and look. So let me get the other alien leg and we'll start to look at its knee. Okay, so let's take a look. If I compare this knee to this knee, I have it on correctly. And it is actually possible to get this pretty close to closed all the way. You can still see the seam, but that's going to be in the back. So let's put that leg aside. We'll get out the flanged screws. 4 of them. So there is a spare. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get the skin over the knee on one side, then I'll go back to the other side. So this flange is going to go on here, or this screw. And I'm not tightening it as tight as I can get it. I'm just tightening it to hold the skin in place. Almost lost a screw there. Not to worry, there are spares. So we'll put this one up here. I'm going to try this again. Come on, stay on the screwdriver. It wants to be a pain in my behind. Let's try this again. Third time's charm. It appears that the third time is the charm. I'll turn this over and see if the lugs will match up on the other side. It's the bottom one that's causing more problem than the up top. It's almost like that lug is too short. But I've got it on there. Come on, give me a screw. Got it on there. Let's get this one, see if we can get this one started. It is pulling the rubber of the skin down. Do this on this other side. And again, this is something I will be doing. I will be gluing this gap together today on the Hobby Time Modelers stream. You can see this could be interesting because up here at the top, it doesn't want to go all the way. It will, with a little bit of effort. Matter of fact, where are they? I know I've got some over here. Sorry if I turned away from the mic. If you can't hear me, I apologize. There we go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put some zip ties on here that'll hold it pretty much in place where I need it for the stream later today. And I'll end up taking this stuff off, these zip ties off before I can glue it, but I just want to make sure it's going to fit. So you can see there, it's quite a bit of a gap. But if I pull it down and together and zip tie, it will pull together pretty well. Now, these will end up being wasted zip ties because I'll cut them before I can do anything else. I just want to get it in place where it should be after this stage. These parts, the top and bottom, are not going to matter near as much as this center section. This center section, if I can get it perfect, that's the part that's actually going to be visible. So let's pull this together a little bit. I mean, this is very tight. Now see, the top and bottom are pretty close, but the center section still has a little bit to go. And this is part of the reason why I switched to using regular super glues, because I can push this together, hold it, you know, I can put super glue on it, push this together, hold it till it cures a little bit to where it'll hold, then I'll zip tie over top of it and it should hold a little bit better. I may actually just do the center piece only first and then do the top and bottom. And again, like I said on other videos, if it splits, if the clear super glue ends up splitting on me, I can patch that with black super glue. go ahead and throw this flange screw in here with the rest of them. So other than it not being glued, that's how this goes. So they've got you putting the bottom leg glue on, or not the glue, but put the bottom leg together, the skin, glue it on, and we take the silver screws out. Only need 2 of the 3. I've pointed this out before. There's a split. No, come on. There's a split there, and there are already threads inside this tibia protector, shin guard, basically. Goes on really nicely because it is pre-threaded. I just looked over and realized that my super glue, because I've been doing magnets, is open. Okay, there we go. Had to back it out a couple of times to get, because I was cross-threading it all the way down. Let's go all the way down on this side. Go ahead and close this glue. This, once the skin is on, will go here just like that. I forgot about that. Maybe, did the other leg have that? Let me see. I said shin guard, it's actually on the back, and there is a pipe on there. So that is on there like that. Go ahead and take that off for right now, because there will actually be skin over top of this. Have you put the pipes on. And then finally, after all that, we come back up here and we put the 2 halves together using 8 screws. Let me double check. 2, 4, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we'll fasten the leg, the thigh, together. So grab a screw, just make sure, and then we put, after that, we put more skin on. So let me go ahead and pop some screws in here. There's one, and at this time I am, because it is such a large area, going to go back and forth, especially I have a split. There we go. Now that screw will go in. If I can find it. There we go. Let's tighten that one all the way down. Go back here. We'll tighten this one all the way down. Go ahead and tighten this all the way down. 3. Number 4 up here. Much better, because before, every time I did anything with the leg, I felt it flexing because no screws were holding it together. It's really odd that they have you do so much work on the leg with no screws in the top side, the thigh portion of it. 6. Number 7. And number 8. Like I've said before, not a lot goes on in some of the videos, and a ton goes on in others. I might, depends. I probably will just hit record on my camera today during the live stream, so that if I get if people ask, I might post a special video of attaching the skin to both the thigh, the tibia, and the arm, because that's what I'm doing tonight or this afternoon on the Hobby Time Modeler stream. Let me just double check. Yeah, stage 72. The next stage is where we put the foot together. Not going to do the foot before I do the skin. So that, my friends, is all there is to do in this stage. And let's go ahead and set this leg here. And we'll set its mate next to it, just to give you an idea of how much difference there is between the two. I really like the way they look. These seams, wish they weren't there, not much we can do. But like I said, that's all there is to do in stage 72. Pardon, 71. I've got the PDF open to 72. But that's all there is to do in stage 71. I hope you're enjoying this content. I really appreciate you stopping by, watching me build a little bit today. If you're enjoying the content, like, subscribe. It's free, and hit the bell icon to be notified of when I post additional content. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Have a great day. Have a great day tomorrow, and we will see you in the next video.